Michael Jackson makes a holiday return to the charts as Taylor Swift still battles with K-pop demon hunters for the #1 spot.
The fact that we have multicultural representation on Top 100, from Cat's Eye to Demon Hunter, the Huntrix, I love that.
Hey, what's up, and welcome to the Hot 100 show. As you can see, I got my friend Taboo and his daughter Jett stopping by a little bit later, and we got a new top 10 entry on the chart. So let's start by running it down. This is the Billboard Hot 100 Top 10 for the week dated November 15th. After a Halloween surge, Thriller hits the top 10. Morgan stays at number 9. I got better since you got gone. Mutt moves up to number 8. All right, we got a newcomer to the top 10 in MJ. I can't say I was ready for that, but Halloween season is in.
Yeah, I don't know if newcomer's the word.
Like,
Thriller was in the top 10
He's
in 1984, but this is the highest it's been since March of 1984. It's pretty incredible. You know, it returns to the chart every year for Halloween, but this year's a whole different story. It's in the top 10, and yeah, it's just wild. You know, that it's higher than it's been in 41 years.
Yeah, it feels like it's kind of becoming like the All I Want for Christmas Is You of the Halloween season, where like it started growing more and more each year, and this year Halloween fell on a Friday, so like now it's in the top 10. It's amazing.
I can already imagine like AI versions of Michael Jackson going, "It's time!" Like
Oh
doing.
my God,
I already know it's
no.
coming. You said it. You
True,
said it, not
though.
me. But I think
Stop
it's coming.
it, Delisa.
Awakened from the dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
I mean, I will say that was my first thought because Mariah Carey, you know, has kept going with the Queen of Christmas. I'm like, do we have a King of Halloween?
It's gonna be a glove coming out from a grave. I just see
Exactly.
it. Oh, they need to hire me, low-key. Halloween's PR needs to hire me because that's cute.
Join Team Michael. There you go.
I don't know about
And I
that.
guess I was also thinking with the whole surgence of Thriller and Halloween, like the way that Mariah has rocking around the Christmas tree, knocking on her door, what's the other Halloween smash other than Thriller?
Well,
Dracula?
It could be Tame Impala's Dracula. We'll see. But I mean, there's a few others. There's Monster Mash. There's Ghostbusters. There's the This Is Halloween from A Nightmare Before Christmas. These are a little lower on the chart, but they don't come even close to how big Thriller is. So it's really in a league of its own, it seems.
Yeah, it's like All I Want for Christmas Is You gets to number 1, but there's a bunch of Christmas songs every year that are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This year, Thriller's number 10. I think Monster Mash wasn't even in the top 20. So Thriller really has it all to itself.
Yeah.
I do got to give an honorable mention though to my girl Kim Petras. She has a whole like Halloween album, so I feel like she needs to be mentioned in the conversation too.
Shout out Kim Petras. Maybe next year will be her year. Who knows?
And of course, like every week, Morgan Wallen's still hanging in there with I Got Better.
It's so funny because every time we do this show, I hear the song and I hear it more and more, and I get I get it. It has this kind of like, it feels a little bit nostalgic because I think it has some like traditional elements of a craze that was like 2015, 2016 with these kind of like chain smoker-esque like dance tracks that are coming back. And so I really like that. And then obviously it's his signature twang that I think is really why Morgan Wallen is Morgan Wallen. So every week that we sit on this stage, I understand more and more why it's number 9.
Yeah, and the song's really been a slow burn. Like the album came out in May, and it's just now kind of looking like it's gonna peak. I mean, it peaked on country radio a month ago, but the streams are still going up. So it feels like it's a song that's probably gonna be around for a while.
That's crazy. I didn't know that about like the radio peak and it's still killing it. I mean, shout out to Morgan. For real though, shout out to Leon with Mutt. Happy to see him go up a spot to number 8.
Yeah, huge week for Leon. Like I think 6 Grammy nominations he just got nominated for. He performed at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. He was playing with Stevie Wonder and Flea and Questlove. Like, it's a great time to be Leon Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, talk about a slow burn. In terms of weeks on the Hot 100, Mutt is the oldest song in the entire top 20 to be clear,
What?
older than Thriller. More weeks on the chart than Thriller.
Yeah.
But it's still going up. So, you know, this could be like one of the definitive R&B songs of this decade, honestly.
Absolutely.
I think
and,
it is.
And it's great that the Grammys are finally recognizing that too. Like, of course, he won a Grammy for SZA's Snooze, but he's finally nominated as a solo artist for the very first time with Album of the Year, and obviously Mutt is nominated. He was nominated in
Best
the
New
R&B
Artist.
Best New Artist as well. Like, I feel like this could be his year.
Between him and Ariana
man.
Grande, it's a great time to be a Nickelodeon kid. That's all I gotta say.
Completely agree.
I mean, and speaking of the Grammys, I have so much I can say about that, so we might need to save that till later. Let's talk about numbers 7 through 4. Folded is locked in at 7, as is JB's Daisies at 6.
How many days till I can see you again?
Man I Need at number 5,
I gotta know you're meant to be the man I need.
and Opalite at number 4.
Now the sky is open, oh.
Not a lot of movement in numbers 7 through 4, but we got Folded coming in at 7, and I gotta say, guys, I was at the Monica Brandy show here in LA. She came out, did it live. I was like shook. It really is that song.
Her vocals have never sounded better. I think we've talked about this before, but Kehlani's career as an artist, we've seen her in different moments, and I think she's had so many great spots and highlights, and I think it's just a testament to how like time and development and really finding that perfect song, that perfect, I don't know, she's just in her pocket, she's in her lane with this song. I too saw her come out and perform it live at Destin Conrad, Brooklyn Paramount, and I was like, oh, she's singing down. Like her voice just sounds pure, it sounds clear. I think that's also why it's resonating so deeply with R&B purists and fans. It's because it's just a really great crafted song.
I completely agree, and like she's been churning out music for like almost a decade now, but this became her first top 10 hit last week, and it got the co-sign from a lot of R&B legends like Neo and Toni Braxton and Monica and Brandy and several other people who hopped on the remix. So it's really exciting that this is it's hanging on in the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, talk about huge R&B hits this year. This is also nominated alongside Mutt for a couple Grammys, Best R&B Performance, Best R&B Song. You know, if she can kind of campaign around it, if she performs Folded at the Grammys, this song, it's not gonna be the last we see of it. Tetris, I'm gonna need to talk to you because I need to see the Brandy Monica show in New York. And maybe Kehlani can come out again for that. Very, very excited.
I mean, the show was definitely worth it. Delisa, you guys posted this over on IG of Kehlani giving Brandy her flowers.
While you are here, I hope everyone gives you your flowers every single day of your life, okay? You deserve it. Our vocal Bible, our Black Cinderella, doing this shit since she was 15.
I mean, come on. Brandy really is the vocal Bible. That was really cool to see her get, you know, some love from Kehlani.
Yes, I mean, everyone knows if you want to talk about a vocalist,
Runs.
everybody's favorite vocalist, it's Brandy. Like, she just really and truly is. So I think, like, to what we're talking about here, the thing that's really special about seeing this top 10, seeing how R&B is really represented, I think that moment really encapsulates like what this year really means. And I think it's, as someone who grew up on R&B, who like, it's almost like in my blood, to see a moment like that is extremely special. To see Brandy and Monica get this moment to be on stage and be celebrated after such incredible contributions to the art form, it's really, really special.
And then with the rest of the chart, again, not a lot of movement. Of course, we got Opalite over there at number 4, Man I Need holding on to 5, and Daisies still at number 6. How are we feeling about the rest of that chart?
Daisy's been there for a while, but Olivia Dean, she's really on the rise. She's gonna be on SNL this weekend, so we could see another bump for that. And Opalite, I mean, of course Taylor Swift songs are going to bombard the top 10 when she puts out an album. It happens every time, but usually besides the lead single, which in this case is The Fate of Ophelia, they all kind of, you know, drop down until she makes one of them the single or sends it to radio or makes a music video, whatever. But Opalite is still in the top 5 more than a month after the album came out. So this song, you know, it really will take just one little remix or promotion or video or whatever to make that, you know, the next contender for number 1, I think.
I agree. It seems as though, like, obviously, The Fate of Ophelia is the lead single from the album. It got the music video treatment, the big radio push, but it seems as though Opalite is the single that the fans are demanding be like the big hit from the album, where it's still sticking around in the top 10. It's still getting some radio airplay. The streams are through the roof for it. So I feel like Team Taylor is going to have an easy time once Fate of Ophelia has finished its run and they're ready to move on to the next single from the album. Opalite is right there.
And speaking of fan demand, Xander, the fans of LA have been going crazy since the Dodgers won the World Series, and a little remix of East LA with Taboo and will.i.am got them jumping.
Mr. LA, que ondas, way. You don't want no pedo, no way.
So from doing music with the Black Eyed Peas to with his own daughter, Taboo and Jett at the Hot 100 show today. How you guys doing?
We're doing great, man. How you feeling, Jett?
Yeah, I'm feeling really great. I'm excited about this.
Yep.
Well, we're excited to have you here. I mean, you were on a track with your dad on Dora. That's insane for a girl your age. Like, what is it like working with your dad on this new song?
Well, I feel like it's really fun just working with my dad and having this like bonding time with
Yep,
my dad,
facts.
and yeah.
Yeah, I would also add the fact that we're able to be part of this amazing legacy, this 25 years of Dora. You know, shout out to Nickelodeon and Paramount and all the people that made this happen so that my daughter and I could live out a dream of being on the field metaphorically together.
Yeah, most father-daughter combos don't get to, go in the studio and drop new tracks.
Facts.
You guys got to take a listen to this. Check it out. Love the song, man. So good. And then there's 5 songs on the EP that's out on the 14th, right?
Yep. November 14th, we're dropping the EP, and the songs are a couple songs off of the different episodes of Dora. The one we created together, it was just magical being able to take the original Melodia, which I did by myself. Shout out to Paulina Aguirre, who also wrote on the record. And now getting my daughter in the studio and telling her, Jett, now do this ad-lib, give me some more energy. Like, it was dope being able to produce my daughter in the studio too.
Was he bossy in the studio? You got to tell me. Be honest.
No, not really. I don't know how to explain it, but it just felt like I was like,
Hanging out.
yeah, just
It was
hanging
natural,
out.
dude. And it was cool. It was just, Jett's never been in this situation before. She's never done a record. She's never done a TV show, an animated series. And now to be able to have Dora be the first introduction to the world.
Oh, I love it. And then we got to talk about just Dora in general, right? Such a massive phenomenon. Like, why do you like Dora, and how fun was it to be a part of this?
Well, I really like Dora because she brings a lot of energy to her character, and she's just like really fun to, like if you see the episode, she like has this like bubbly energy, and
does.
she's always like,
I agree.
Yeah.
She's definitely someone that my daughter could look at as a representation. Us being proud of multiculturalism in her family. My daughter's Mexican, Native, and Filipino. And the fact that Dora represents a lot of brown kids, let alone little matriarch, someone that my daughter could aspire and be inspired by, that's important.
And I love you talk about that multiculturalism because we were talking before you got here about you hanging out. You Cat's Eye.
Yeah,
Like, girls, I heard you're a fan, Jett. Like, how's it feel to be, in this music industry, but then also, looking at people like Cat's Eye and wanting to be a part of it?
Yeah, I feel like it's really fun to like listen to music and being in the industry and making like a song with my dad. It's like the best.
And saying Cat's Eye, I want to say a special message to you guys. First of all, I'm proud of you guys. Umberto Leon is a great friend of mine since we were in grade school, middle school, and high school. So salute to my brother Umberto. And also John Janik, salute to John Janik for his leadership and his advocacy for this beautiful group that inspires us, that keeps our spirits up when we're going to school. When I'm driving her to school, we're listening to Debut, we're listening to Touch, freaking Gabriella, My Way, or MIA. We're listening to what's another song we listen to?
Like Flame.
Flame.
And like, yeah, and
Shout out really quick. Who's your favorite member?
Megan.
Oh, we love you, Megan.
Shout out to Megan. We're going to Hawaii tomorrow, so shout out to Megan.
We got to hang out at their show. And then I just want to give you some credit really quick.
Yes, sir.
the Dodgers.
Ooh.
And I mean,
LA,
the
we
East
LA.
LA song with you and Will.i.am. I love that you guys remixed it and gave the Dodgers love. Like, how was it to do that right before the win and just see all that celebration?
You know, first of all, being able to be a representative of Boyle Heights in East Los Angeles and then moving to the San Gabriel Valley, being a Angelino, a proud Angelino, to be able to contribute music in 2025 after these horrible fires that all of us, you know, were battling with. My daughter and I live in Pasadena and Altadena area, so we were evacuated for a while, so we dealt with it head on. So we needed healing, as our city needed healing. And I felt like the good medicine that we brought with the East LA song, standing in you know, advocating for our immigrant relatives that were affected by the ICE raids. It was important for us to bring something that's positive, something that's optimistic. And I feel like the celebration of East LA was a direct reflection of how we were brought up, right? Loving Boyle Heights. And then on top of that, seeing that our LA team go into the World Series, whether you rock with it or not, because I know there's a lot of people from different parts of the world watching this and be like, yo, the Dodgers, man, we were just part to contribute this amazing song called We LA. We had my sister, Natalia Bryant. Shout out to Natalia Bryant, that's Kobe Bryant's daughter. And we also had Maria Valenzuela, who's Fernando Valenzuela's daughter. So to be able to have two pillars of sports royalty, two matriarchs, part of our video, that was a blessing and we're very thankful.
Oh, so good, so good. And we do got to get back to the Hot 100. So I want to ask you, there's a lot of songs on our chart that you might have heard. Do you watch K-pop Demon Hunters or listen to Taylor Swift? So what'd you think of the K-pop Demon Hunters movie and the song Golden?
Yeah, so that's like my favorite movie right now.
Yes.
I really love like all the voice actors and like I feel like it inspired me to like go voice acting and like bring like more characters to like the voice acting experience. So yeah, I feel like it's.
I would also add to that, the fact that we have Koreans represented. The fact that we have multicultural representation on Top 100, from Cat's Eye to Demon Hunter, the Huntrix. What is it?
Yeah, Huntrix.
I love that because it reminds me of when Black Eyed Peas, when we were on the charts and we were rocking, and there was a kid from the Philippines that came to America to live an American dream, met Will.i.am, a black kid from East LA, predominantly Mexican community, wanted to live out a dream. Then I got to connect with him, me, a Native American kid, Mexican kid, that just wanted to live out our dreams and bring joy to the world through our music, through our love for community.
Oh, I love it so much. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. You're such a king. And Jett, can you do me a favor before we get out of here? Okay, I want you to look at that camera and say, here are the top 3 of the Billboard Hot 100.
Here are the top 3 of the Billboard Hot 100.
Yeah!
Alex remains steady at number 3.
Ordinary, I want you laying me down to the dead and buried.
Same with Golden at number 2. So nabbing a 5th week at number 1 is Taylor Swift with The Fate of Ophelia. And there is our top 3. Now, I gotta say, even we talk about these people every week, so it's kind of cool for me to watch the Grammys be announced and see all these people react to like their songs being nominated, including Alex Warren, nominated for Best New Artist.
Yeah, it does kind of like confirm what we've been seeing on the charts all year, that, you know, Alex Warren is up for Best New Artist, Golden's up for Song of the Year. Like, all of these songs and artists and albums that are charting every week, that are being streamed every week, that radio's jumping all over every week, they are the kind of definitive hits of the year, and Ordinary obviously is one of those songs because it really, I mean, when was the last time it wasn't even in the top 5 or something like that?
I also think it's interesting that when we look at this top 10 this week, we have 3 artists in there who are all nominated for Best New Artist. We have Leon Thomas, Olivia Dean, Alex Warren. It really feels like it's a changing of the tides in terms of the top 10, where we don't have the familiar faces. We have these new artists who are also being recognized by the Grammys, but they're also storming the top 10 and adding some competition for some of these seasoned artists.
I don't know who got it right, whether it's the Grammys or whether it's us, but I think it's really interesting, like when I think about how I grew up on music, everyone knew the same songs, right? We just did. And I think over time, we've all gone into our little corners and we've found the artists that we really love. And I think that's been beautiful for people to explore new genres and to discover new things. But I also think there's like a little, I don't know, a connectivity that I'm feeling right now and a synergy with it, like what we're all listening to, what the Grammys are receiving. I know they're just one institution within music, but I think it's just a great reflection of like how something is happening, to your point, like a change energetically with the music where we're all connecting to something, we all feel something similar, and I think that's really, really special.
Yeah, it's also why I love that Best New Artist category, because I feel like it's such a diverse mix of artists. You have people like Cat's Eye in there, and Somber, and Lola Young, like a really diverse mix of artists and sounds, and I feel like that's what it should be.
Hell yeah, Team Cat's Eye. And then Delisa, you were talking about, all this connectivity. I feel like nothing has connected everybody more than K-pop Demon Hunters and the song Golden. And to see that song get all these nominations, the soundtrack be nominated against the Kendrick Lamars of the world is crazy to see.
Grammy nominated K-pop Demon Hunters to you. It's incredible what's happened with this movie and with the soundtrack and with Golden. I think even when the movie was really blowing up and it was starting to break records on Netflix and, more than just Golden, a bunch of songs from the soundtrack were like shooting up the charts. I think even back in July, August, I don't know that we expected to be talking about Golden in this way in November. And it feels like it really has transcended any sort of like Netflix fad. This song is a stone cold classic and it's, gonna be around forever.
Did you guys see, by the way, that they said, I hope I'm not wrong here, that the sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters will be coming out in 2029. So we got some time to wait.
2029? We have to wait
Golden's gonna be
4
like
years?
400 weeks old on the Hot 100
like-
by that time.
It's gonna be
We'll
us like,
still be talking about it with our car
why
walkers.
did we both do a cane? I don't know why we both did that. Synergy.
Yeah.
Synergy.
The next Teddy Swims.
And then, of course, Taylor Swift still at #1. I forgot what our guesses were about how many weeks she would stay on top, but she's now at 5 weeks #1 with The Fate of Ophelia.
I mean, The Fate of Ophelia, obviously, we've talked about this before, the lead single, The Push. But I think, I don't know, maybe the reason why The Fate of Ophelia is the one at the one is because people are trying to figure out between Opalite and The Fate of Ophelia. So it's like, to me, it's like, have you ever been to a sports game and they've done the little raffle where it's like, which train is gonna make it I mean, that's New York, very New York,
course,
sorry.
yeah.
But it's like, who's gonna make it? The B, the D, the M, or whatever. That's kind of what I feel like I'm witnessing with The Fate of Ophelia and Opalite and any of the other songs that are down the chart from Taylor Swift. I think it's like the fans internally are trying to decide. And I think right now The Fate of Ophelia is winning out, but I don't know if that will always be the case. I'm interested to see. It's a good race to watch.
And I agree, and it does feel like the Team Taylor is still pushing Fate of Ophelia a little bit, and you could see that from last week. They had some strategies to help push the song forward. They released a remix of the song with Loud Luxury, so those dance fans have something to listen to as well. So they're still pushing this song, and I feel like we're still going to be talking about it over the next few weeks.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to what I was saying about Opalite, the fact that like, yeah, of course, Taylor Swift's gonna be huge when she first puts out an album, but then some of the songs dissipate, whatever, but Opalite has really stayed longer. Same with The Fate of Ophelia, like that Taylor Swift is gonna have a #1 song when her new album comes out. She does that every single time, but most of the time, or some of the time, it only lasts 1 or 2 weeks. Now we're up to 5 weeks. She's about to be challenging like Blank Space and Antihero to be her longest running #1 song. And that's, amid a career of plenty of #1 songs and huge hits. So this is really kind of becoming like a canon Taylor Swift single. I think it's gonna be fun to watch for the next couple months.
Well, with all the Grammy news and Golden hype, it'll be interesting to see next week if Taylor and Golden will be at the same spots. Hopefully I'll see you guys again too next week, same place, same time. My girl Megan Trainor's coming through.
Oh,
You know the vibes.
We'll be here.
All right, I'll see you guys then. If you want more Billboard, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified on all our latest videos.